Breaking news, a federal court has blocked Texas from using the new gerrymander bank for the 2026 midterm election. What I find highly interesting is that the judge who wrote the opinion was a Trump appointee, and the two other judges was one an Obama appointee and a Reagan appointee. Now, what they said was that public perception of this case is that it's about politics, and to be sure, the politics played a role in drawing the 2025 map, but it was much more evident than just politics. Substantial evidence shows that the Texas racially gerrymandered the 2025 maps. Now, what he points to is that Texas governor and the legislative continually pointed at a DOJ letter that was sent that basically said that Hispanic voters voted for Trump, so they needed to make Hispanic districts. The governor came out and said that they were making Hispanic majority districts. Now, since they specifically explicitly said that they were gerrymandering because of race, the federal courts can step in this case and say, okay, since you're gerrymandering based off of race, we now must overlook these maps. And until we look through these maps and we have a full trial, these maps have to be on pause, and you must use the prior maps, so the 2021 maps, which means that all of the Democrats that were trying to figure out where should they run, they can now run in their same districts. That means Jasmine Crockett district, they drew her completely out of her district. She can now run in that district. But what makes this highly interesting is that the Supreme Court once weighed in and said that you can gerrymander based off of partisan issues. So like if you wanted to make more Democrat or Republican leaning districts, you could not gerrymander based off of race. They explicitly gerrymandered based off of race, and they continually pointed at the DOJ letter which said that they had to gerrymander based off of race. So this means that since the federal court can step in and talk about this map, because otherwise they would not be able to, the only people that can overturn this and make it where they could use the new gerrymander maps is the Supreme Court, which is highly unlikely considering that all elected officials who are going to want to run for the 2026 midterms have to have their filing and their paperwork in by December 8th. Otherwise, it would just be too convoluted. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments, and did they just made a huge mistake? Because this means that not only were those districts that were before competitive, however, the districts they have currently, they are pretty, Democrats can hold those. Y'all, like I said, tell me what y'all think about all this in the comments. Y'all follow me for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.